Welcome to the Shatara experience on Talk Dat NOLA, WTDN. We have my girl, Callie, with Calievents here with us to talk about all things Bar 91, the scoop, what really happened. You know, she's coming to give us the tea. And on top of that, this is my girl first ever interview. So you are going to get the exclusive here with the Shatara experience on WTDN-Talk Dat NOLA, and we are excited about it. So Callie, hi.
Hey, sister.
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for saying yes. I appreciate it. But the people want to know, of course, right?
Right.
You know, you had the hottest bar.
Thank you.
The hottest bar. Don't be modest and don't be all humble and stuff, okay? Everybody in the city know you really had the hottest bar. Bar 91 was really popping. Like, it was all over social media. Every time you view somebody's story, they were there. Whether it was for a Saints game, whether it was for just to hang out, you curated an experience for people. And I mean, you've been around for a long time. Everybody know Callie. They know Callie the bartender.
Yeah.
They know Callie with the event space. They know Callie the promoter. So you have worked your way around the city to build that camaraderie of people, right?
Right.
So that had a lot to do with the success of Bar 91. But what they don't know is how it all came to an end. So tell us, Callie, what happened?
So, it's been a minute, so I didn't calm down. Like, I was upset at first, but honestly, it was supposed to happen that way. So, this new place could fall in place because the next spot is way bigger, is way much better. The landlord is nice, like, the partnerships over there is cool. But what happened was, the man who subleased me the building, he had me under the impression that he owned the building. So how I met him.
Wait, before we go there, tell the people, bring us back.
Okay.
Bring us back to how Callie first started. Bring us back to Calievents. Bring us back. What started, how were you birthed?
Okay, Cassandra and Ronnie McMaster. My mama remarried, so she's a Williams now. But Cassandra and Ronnie McMaster born me, and Ronnie McMaster Jr. Okay, so my mama raised me and my brother by herself because my daddy died when I was 10. He was killed. And I think I'm kind of like him. Like, he was real he trusts everybody.
Yeah.
He was real nice, you know. He had a lot of money. And so I feel like somebody close to him kind of got him.
Oh.
So I watched my mama work 2 jobs to take care of me and my brother.
So you grew up with a single mother.
Yes.
And you had to watch her struggle.
Yep.
Because as black women, you know how our mothers are. They work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. You know, we barely see them. They do everything that they could do to make sure we have a living. So you had to watch that.
Facts.
Okay. And what did that do for you?
I think that created my hustle. Like, watching her be from work at 6 a.m. and sometimes we don't even go home. We be by my grandma and she have to come there and get us dressed from school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was there a chip on your shoulder knowing about, possibly knowing that maybe somebody got your dad? So it was like, you know what? I have to prove something, you know, I have a point to prove, or, you know, knowing that my mom was a single mother doing all the different things that she did, you know what, I got to be better than that. I got a point to prove. I got something to do. Like, you know, did you have a chip where you know, moving and shaking with that chip on your shoulder, which created that monster of a hustler?
Yes. Like, I have 2 kids now, but I don't want my kids to work as hard as me or my mom. I want them to, once they finish school, they have a car and a business to run already. Like, they don't have to go to this one and that one trying to beg for a job or get it out the mud, you know?
Legacy. So you're worried about, your focus is legacy, leaving a legacy for your children so that they don't have to go through what it was that you had to go through when you were a kid, right? I'm loving it. And then you said getting it out the mud. That's something about that word. I used to always say, I'm going to get it out the mud so my kids don't have to do it. And then something triggered me and I realized that none of us really have to get it out the mud. We just have to tap in.
All right.
And once we tap in, it ain't no getting it out the mud. There's opportunity out there for all of us. There's opportunity out there for all different races. And the same opportunities that they have, we have them too.
Facts.
We just got to tap in.
I like
So,
that.
so when you said that, it just resonated that with me. So what was first? Cali events, the hall, Cali promoting, Cali the bartender. What was first?
Cali events was first. Promotion, then the hall, then the bartending.
So you was promoting like a whole dude out here.
So like the hall and the bartending kind of came together.
Gotcha.
I kind of like was making so much money because I stumbled. I didn't even know promotion was a business.
Oh.
I just started out on Facebook. I used to just say the wildest things on there.
Yeah, people like that.
Yeah, people always cling to me, like since school. Like, I love people. I fuck with people. People fuck with me.
Yeah, so you're a people person.
Yes, I really love people. And so I started like with my 18th birthday. I'm like, I'm big on birthdays. Like, I would celebrate I'm a Leo. I'm gonna celebrate my birthday for
Come
a
on,
whole
lioness.
Yes. the last week in July, because I'm August 5th. The last week of July is almost Virgo season. I'm celebrating, so I'm big on birthdays. So I'm like, these people are always entertaining me on social media. I wonder if they really fuck with me, if they gonna come celebrate my birthday with me.
And they came.
Yes, it was a big thing with the Sports View at the time.
I don't think I've ever been to Sports View.
What? It was so hot on Wednesdays. Like,
how old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay, I'm 33.
So I never really got to experience the Sports View. I wanted to. Like, I was the one trying to get a fake ID just to go. Like, the lines used to be wrapped.
Listen, I was a fake ID girl.
I said when I made 21, I was going to throw my party there. But it was me and they had this girl, Macy, because I always love beautiful women. Like, I'm not gay.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are you really sure?
I do want to have a threesome one day.
Okay, I'm like...
But I never been with a woman. I kiss them in the mouth if I'm a little too drunk. But I never been with a woman.
You know, Callie, I'm happy you brought that up because that was going to be one of my questions. Like, we confused.
For real?
Yes. You have beautiful women around you all the time.
I love to look at beautiful women.
You always talking about, I want the naked woman. Who gonna be naked for me tonight?
Yes.
You posting nothing but shaking. But, like, literally, it's
once
just...
I see their face, I gotta look at their ass. Their ass gotta be nice. I'm an ass woman. Like... So I just always said they had this girl named Macy. She was beautiful. Now, I was more of the entertainer, but the men liked her.
Yeah.
Like, because she was red, she was fine. I was like, I'm going to throw a party with her. We was making 18. She's the 4th, I'm the 5th. It was this building on Chapatulis. Like, it was called The Show. I asked the man at this, like I said, I didn't know this was a business. I'm like, how much it is to throw my birthday party here? And he gave me a price. I paid it. And he gave me some free bands, right? Like 20 VIP bands.
And you charged for it.
I sold them. You got that right.
Come on, hustler.
I sold them.
Hustler.
But I don't think I told Macy. Like, Macy didn't know. Macy wasn't tripping.
Oh, so you made all the money.
I made all the money. I was 18 years old. I made all the money. So when I looked at the turnout and I saw everybody started asking me to promote, just selling those bands, I probably made like $1,000. To me, that was big money.
Because you 18.
Yes, I was an IHOP worker. I loved IHOP. Like, that was my
fast money.
Yes, I loved IHOP. I used to make like $200 a night. I don't have no bills. $200 a night for me is lit. I used to work 7 days a week. I'm lit. No kids. Now I just made $1,000 for my birthday. What?
Where the money at? Run it up.
I ain't have no car, right? My mom ain't buy me no car, so I knew I wanted a car. That was the only thing. I didn't have a car, and I always liked to be on a go. So after I saw that turn out, I'm like, oh, I didn't need Macy. I could do this by myself. I did another one the next year. I was 20. Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm 20. I did that party. It was nice. 21, I'm like, I want to have a party at the Sports View.
Because you legal now.
I'm legal. That's the littest shit out right now. I go to Mr. Charles Carlton. That's the man who owned the building. He's actually running a club too. Uh-huh. He's hiring all these promoters at the time. I don't know what that is. Like, I never had no guidance around me to show me nothing, tell me when I just did shit. Like, so I go to him, I'm like, Mr. Charles, this place is lit. I've been throwing a party the past 2 years, been having about 500 people attending my party. Can my friends come? I'm going to be 21, but all of them not going to be 21 yet. What you could do for me? He told me I had to go around selling tickets. Uh-huh. Cool. I sold tickets. I go bring him the money. It's probably like 10 grand. He goes to jail. Do you know Mr. Charles Carlton? No! Mr. Charles go to jail the day before my party was supposed to happen.
What's your $10,000?
What my $10,000?
Oh no, he wasn't scamming, huh?
City, and I'm selling tickets. The fucking police just come get him. I'm sorry. They come get him. I'm devastated. Cause where am I gonna bring these people? I don't know these people I done sold the tickets to. How am I gonna refund them their money?
And you gave the money to him. So
this man, Scotty. Now you gonna hear about Scotty again. So keep that name in mind. Scotty.
All right.
Scotty has this club on the West Bank called the Red Velvet.
I've heard of the Red Velvet.
You heard about that?
Heard of the Red Velvet.
So the Red Velvet saved the day. He told me keep the $10,000. He said we gonna deal with that after the party. With the sales of me moving from this place, because there was a lot of killing around that area, right? To the sales went up, right? But he didn't give me none of the new money. He just told me keep that. That was fine with me. Yeah. Though. I didn't know about this though. The party did extremely well. It didn't end till 5 a.m. He said, I'm like, here you go. Here go your money. Thank you so much. He said, keep it under one condition. You have to promote my bar. Uh-huh. On my first time hearing that word promote. I'm like, okay, like, I'm going to pay you. What you want? Like, all right, $200. That was my number for my IHOP.
Promote your bar for $200 because your IHOP, you made $200 a night at IHOP.
Now I'm a promoter. Promote a person. I'm a promoter now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. You just want me to post this on my Instagram? He like, yeah, I'm going to pay you $200. Now there's this boy, Larry Monroe, and Stank Self-Made. Mm-hmm. They want me now. Now, this is when me and Larry Monroe became friends.
Okay.
He like, I'm going to pay you this $200.
So you and these $200, when did you think your value was going to go up?
When I saw the dough with Larry and Stank. All right. So he gave me the money. I'm like, I'm going to get a car. I got me a beat up Honda. It was black. The paint was ugly, but it was a Honda. It was working. So that's how I got in the promotion game. I started promoting with Larry and Stank. They was a duo. And they was paying me $200. And I'm like, well, what are they making? I'm bringing all these people. I know I'm bringing all these people. Why he want to pay me $200 for putting something just on my Instagram? I said, I don't want to get paid $200 no more. I want a cut of what y'all making. So Larry always did good business. He said, all right, we're going to split it 3 ways. We threw a party. I got 3,000. I'm assuming he got 3,000. This thing got 3,000.
Larry do good business.
3, 6, 9. That's $9 grand. That could have been for me.
For you. Uh-huh.
Now that was at Eiffel. I'm like, I don't need them to throw a party. I'm going to the man. Now, Larry ain't want to give me the contact.
I wouldn't give you my contact either, Kelly.
That's fine. I go to the direct. Who running this spot? It was Damien. His name was Damien. You know Damien?
You gotta tell me his last name.
Baker.
I think I know Damien Baker.
Damien Baker told me, Callie, if you want to throw events, you need an LLC. I don't know what that means.
But you went found it.
I went found out. I'm like, what my business going? Because he wasn't going to take no money from me or nothing.
Unless
I need to have an LLC.
It has to be legalized.
He like, stuff is cracking down. You need an LLC. I'm like, I'm not even worrying about IHOP no more at this time, Shatara. I'm like, a LLC, okay. He like, this going to make you a business. Nah, he's a Leo too. They ain't mean to throw that out there. Just
so y'all connected.
We connected. He was like, Shorty, I know. I'm like, I'm the one that's bringing all the people.
You have to make sure
I'm
you
like,
know.
ask Larry. I'm bringing all the people.
Larry, was Callie bringing all the people? I'm gonna need you to tell us the truth on this scoop. Was Callie the one bringing all the people?
I was bringing all the people. I'm looking at the people. These my people.
Yeah.
Okay, so a LLC, I go find. I don't remember. I don't want to lie. How I found out what an LLC meant, but I'm like, it's gonna be Cali Events. I'm throwing events. My name Cali. I got that from my grandmother, and they started calling me that at college. Cause when my grandma gave me the name, I ain't like it. When I got to college, I liked it. Mm-hmm. So
Cali is hot.
Cali Events, like
Cali hot.
I'm Calandra, but Cali for short. Cali Events. Mm-hmm. I got my LLC. I had just had a baby, right? My baby daddy had left me. He like, you a hoe, that ain't my baby.
I bet that nigga tripping now, huh?
I'm a hoe, that ain't his baby. He did a DNA test.
Why they do that though?
I don't know. But he did a DNA test and found out that was his baby, but he still ain't step up just yet. So I had $1,000 from income tax because I was working at IHOP and Kmart at the time. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hustler.
Driving in my raggedy Honda. So I'm like, Damien, I got $1,000. I got my LLC, which costs like $200. I'm like, what you could do for me? He like, I got to take that whole grand. If you sell all your sections, which is like, it was like 14 of them, that should bring the bar up to $3,000. Because he needed a $3,000 bar guarantee to give me my $1,000 back. So I always focus on selling out my sections. He like, you sell out your sections, that's $3,000. I'm going to give you your $1,000 back. I'm like, cool deal.
Bet. You talking to the hustler.
Bet. I sold them at $350. I was just profiting $50 at the time. Because the bottles was like $300. Mm-hmm. So I charged $350. I sold them out in 2 weeks. Blew his mind. The party made 20 grand. It was called 50 Shades of Grey. You remember that movie?
I do remember that movie. I actually like it. All sequels.
I had a dream that I threw a 50 Shades of Grey. That's where I come up with I used to do these promo videos to promote and hype it up. Mm-hmm. And at the time, it was me shaking my ass in the videos.
Come on. Now you got some other shakers. Hey, shake.
I was shaking my ass to promote my videos. And I said, sex sells.
Yes.
Where that came from in my mind, I don't know, Shatara.
You watch TV. You know sex sells. It was always with the other cultures, though. Now we making it sell for us.
These girls just wanted followers. They didn't want money at the time. This day and age, they won't get paid. But back then, which was like 9 years ago, they didn't care about no money. They wanted to be famous. They wanted
Instagram famous.
Instagram famous. So they used to get naked for me, body paint, titties out, booty clapping for free. I didn't have to pay them nothing.
And you sure you ain't both ways?
I'm positive.
All of that.
I'm telling you, the most I did was kiss a girl when I'm drunk because they be too close to my face. And they look cute and they mouth just like, kiss me.
I'm talking to you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss him.
I can't with you,
I threw that party that made 20 grand. That was a lot of money for me. Remember,
that's a lot of money.
$20 a night. Single parent, 1 kid.
Did you make the whole 20 grand, or you had to cut?
I made the whole. Cut it with who?
Well, what did your boy make, Damien?
The bar money.
The 3,000?
No.
Oh no. Okay, everything
the 3,000 was before he opened. Gotcha. He was lit. He was already already set before he opened.
Gotcha.
I had to do that 3 nights straight, like 3 events straight.
Gotcha.
To be able to not give up $1,000 for the rental.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just to throw that in there.
I got it now.
So now I'm in a business. I'm the boss. I got these girls doing anything for me because at the time I used to be real boisterous with my mouth, like trying to fuss back with people because I was experiencing hate.
Yeah.
The first time I experienced hate was at 35. I got expelled from St. Mary's. I went to 35 for 1 year and graduated. And I went homecoming queen. Now the people I'm thinking my partners laughing with me, they really don't like me.
They don't like you.
Yeah, they want to be homecoming queen.
Yeah.
And I only ran because somebody told me, you know, I wasn't going to win.
So you mentioned about experiencing hate. Tell me about experiencing hate within your journey. Your first experiences of hate was when you won homecoming queen at 35. So you're promoting and you're making this money.
I don't even know that this hate yet, right? They like, how y'all gonna let this girl when she don't comb my hair? I wasn't into makeup yet. I didn't comb my hair. My shirt was never tucked in. You know, I wasn't a cheerleader on a dance team.
So they was kind of like calling you ghetto?
Yes, it was like, what? She don't even look pretty. Why? She's the homecoming queen, you know?
Gotcha.
So I'm like, they was like, all she do is shake her ass. I always did love to dance. Like, never had no rhythm. But you play a bounce song, I'ma dance. In my campaign, they made me a bounce song. I had a whole DJ. They pulled up their car, opened the door, played the beat for me for lunchtime. I won like 98% of the votes.
Oh wow! So it was a landslide.
What? It was no chance for them at all. I won.
So you been a winner, sis.
Been.
All she do is win, no matter what. So that was your first experience of hate. Take us down. What else happening as far as hate is concerned? Because if you making this money, you promoting, and you using this money to do all these different things. You showing up on a scene. Everybody seeing you. You working with Larry. You working with Stank. You working with these people. But you bringing all the crowd, and you going, you know, I'm no longer gonna cut it with y'all. Now I'm gonna take it on my own. Mm-hmm. You know, you got other female promoters out there. You didn't got a building. You know, what's going on with the hate?
Twitter. On Twitter, they used to subliminally tweet. Like, just say things, you know, and I was arguing back. So, I got in a fight. I got jumped. And my cousin, her name is Cameron, she moved me to Miami. I lived in Miami, you know. You
got jumped in New Orleans?
Yeah. Now, this was before I really got to Calievents.
Gotcha.
I'm just still promoting.
Yeah.
I go to Miami and I worked a job. It wasn't for me. I stayed about 6 months and I moved back home. But I learned that when I would try to fuss back with these people who I didn't know, it didn't make me feel good when I was done. Yeah. So I just started ignoring them. It hurted my feelings, like they didn't know because I didn't want to look pussy. But I'm like, why these people don't like me? Yeah. Like what I did them. And I just realized like it ain't nothing you do. People just wouldn't like the way other people fuck with you. You
carry yourself, the hustler in you, how you move, how you shake, what you bring to the table. Yeah. It ain't got nothing to do with you, sis. It's all them.
And when I stopped entertaining it, I started feeling so much love. I can't tell you the last time I saw entertain hate. Like, it's a lot of love. People love me. And I'm so grateful to have that. Like, people really fuck with me. I can't even say nothing else.
No, I told Brandon, I was like, B, sis gonna bring the city out. The city really gets down with her.
And I can't even tell you like what happened or what, because I've still been me. I still always love them. Yeah. You know, and I forgive them. Like people that come in the bar, it started at Carré. Like,
so tell us about Carré. You know, get a little closer to the mic when you tell us about Carré. Okay? Oh,
Carré gave me a chance. Let me tell you. So, yeah, I was up. But when you up and I don't know if it's because I lost focus or I didn't give God attention or anything. Like, I started coming down. Like, I ain't have no more money. Like, I'm broke. Like,
so you went down.
I went down. Now I'm hustling.
So before
I'm
you
doing
tell us, So before you tell us about Carrie and you had that down moment, at what point, what was the transition of your down? So you went down.
So the parties did a good 5-year run.
Gotcha.
Then the bars started becoming hot. But I wasn't having fun throwing parties. Now it's like a money thing. At first, you remember, I didn't know it was a business. I'm not even tripping on making no money. The money is going to come. I'm that promoter that if you not having a good time, I'm going to give you your money back.
Really?
Yeah.
You was giving money back, sis?
Yeah. I never had to give money back. Because they was having a good time. You had to put them out. They didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now people don't want to pay to get in the club and pay for a drink. My generation which is a couple years older than me, they owning bars. So people is bar hopping.
Gotcha.
My generation is not trying to go out all the time. They're not trying to be in the club all the time. They want to get a drink and go inside. Okay, so now they're in the bar. So Ryan at the Hangover Bar, he wasn't doing too good at the time.
Come on, Ryan. I know Ryan. I know Hangover Bar Ryan. Come on. Look, get a little closer to the speaker so we can hear you on this one.
So the Hangover Bar was getting shot up every night.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you remember.
So I just got familiar with the Hangover Bar. So I'm a country girl. I live in Boutique. I'm from Boutique.
So how you know Ryan?
So I know Ryan through Larry, through, doing tradepreneurs, all the different things. I started going to the Hangover Bar. I didn't know, and I know Ryan because he has a child with a girl that went to school with me.
Okay.
In the country. So I really wasn't familiar with a lot of things. Like I am more, within the last 2-3 years, I've gotten more acclimated with a lot of things going on in NOLA. But before that, I was just coming in, coming out. I've never been to a second line.
Oh, me either.
I'm so afraid. I'm like, somebody gonna shoot me.
I'm not afraid. I just really never went. I probably passed when it was over one time, but I never really been
I'm afraid of
for
them.
the experience.
I'm so afraid of them. But everybody say, "Oh, you come into the second line with me?" I don't know.
So Ryan, I've been knowing Ryan. Like Ryan was somebody when I used to just be saying something on Instagram. He probably tried to holler at me to hit.
Oh.
Okay, but that never happened.
Oh.
So, okay. This is year number 5 where I'm in my transition looking at, I'm going from 20 grand a night to 7 grand to $3,000. I'm just really breaking even.
Yeah.
And I'm working like trying to see what's the next move. So here come Ryan. Can you hit me up? I need help with my bar.
Yeah.
Now, I know my crowd. They might be a little ratchet, want to shake their ass, but they won't be safe.
They won't be safe.
They like boo ghetto.
Yeah.
Okay?
You got the bougetto people. Come on. Bougie and ghetto. Bougetto means bougie and ghetto. For those who don't know.
So Ryan,
all right, let them know, Callie.
Sis now, I'm sis.
He went from on hit to sis, huh?
Sis, what's up? What you could do for me? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what you need me to do, what you trying to do over here. And you know, when Ryan first opened, I was pregnant, so I never made my way over there.
Yeah.
And I know we had a conversation that he was making like 20 grand a night on the weekend.
Yeah.
The weekend starting on Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on? But I already see the news that they keep getting killed around there. I'm like, well, I don't know what I could do, but give me 30 days. I always need a month to promote and do what I need to do. I'm like, I've been to this place called Shamrock, and they do something called karaoke. I'm like, that shit is fire. Like, it's fun. I'm like, we need something like that in the black community. I say, but we could incorporate like comedy.
Yeah.
Get Mario P and Rude Jude. He like, all right, what you want me to pay you? I'm like, I don't want you to pay me nothing. I don't know if it's gonna work yet. So let's just see. He like, yeah, I don't want to just not pay you. So, but we could just see. He gave me a month. I can't. My partner told me I started putting something out there. I think the first flyer was like karaoke. My partner, the Nathan, he was like, you gonna own that. Like, he always hyping me up.
Oh yeah, you need that hype. You need that
like,
hyper.
That shit gonna be called karaoke.
Oh,
that shit. Karaoke on Thursdays, cause Shamrock used to do their stuff on Tuesdays.
I ain't never been to Shamrock.
Oh, it's ghetto now. It ain't.
People tell me all the time I need to go to Shamrock.
This was like 2016 when it was like
popping.
Like the white people. Gotcha. I don't know if that's okay to say.
It is.
It was like the white people. Like the black people done took over. Like them people scared to go over there.
Really?
I don't think them people been back over there. But he like, yeah, like Ryan, like whatever I'm on, he on. Like he just trying to get people up in here so he can pay his workers and pay himself, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like everybody, Ryan fuck with me, I fuck with him. Let me help this man. I ain't even processing the money yet. Let me get some money in his bar, and then I always think about me after. Mm-hmm. That's me. So, boom. It was packed the first night. It was packed. People were spinning drinks. His brother was on the oysters. His brother and this boy named Leonard. They made these fire oysters. So I ain't gonna even just take all the credit. Cause what I do, I bring the people. But the first experience, it matters. So they had good food. They had good drinks.
Good drinks, good music, good vibes.
Lit. It won. It was a win.
Yeah. Hangover is lit now. Literally. Listen, Callie, I took my sister to the Hangover for the first time. We are country girls.
When y'all went?
We went to the Hangover. Her first time at the Hangover was probably about 3 months ago.
Okay.
Oh, girl, she sat there and enjoyed the vibe, the music, the drinks. You know, you have your little time, do your little, you do your thing at the Hangover. Oh, she was like, Shatara, this is my hole in the wall. I won't come here all the time. She loved it. She loved it. I mean, Hangover from your time to now, it still got a little pop.
So the comedy part just like, it just went out like Mario P just left and we stuck with Rude Jew. Rude Jew he made it.
Yeah.
Like, it was lit. And it wasn't like the karaoke where you read the words with the beat. It was like we sung it with the words.
Yeah.
So that was nice. That was nice for a good year. But like in that year, I wanted to start charging so I could make up for... This is how I became a bartender. This is what I'm getting at. I wanted to start charging so I could make some money because at the time, Ryan was paying me $200.
A night?
$200.
An hour?
A night. $200. Sometimes $150.
After selling out, crowd, pack. Gotcha. Okay, go ahead.
I'm like, Ryan, nah, I ain't throwing parties no more. All my energy is invested in the Hangover Bar. They think I own the Hangover Bar, some people, right? So I'm like, Ryan, I want to make some more money. Why are we not going to charge at the door? That's going to turn away the crowd. I'm like, $5? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Well, let China train me to bartend. China was his head bartender at the time. I'm like, let her train me how to bartend, so I could just make tips to make up. Me not knowing my value, what I'm bringing, and me knowing that I need the money. I got 2 babies at this time. Like, I'm like, what's up? He like, all right, I'm going to think about you bartending. So in the meantime, they had the daiquiri shop on Crowder. Now that daiquiri shop been there, but it was new management. They told me if I threw an event over there, they'll teach me how to bartend and I could be a bartender. Now I'm looking for a job.
You know what I keep hearing out of everything you say? This is so crazy to me. You were always the juice. In order for anything, you know what? I'm going to teach you this. You throw a party. I'm gonna do this for you. You sell the tickets. I'm gonna do this for you. You promote me on your Instagram. I'm gonna do this for you, but you have to do that. The whole time you was always the juice.
And I'm not knowing.
You don't even know you the juice. But this is what happens with us. This is what happens. And I say this. When God made woman, he made magic. This is what happens with us. We are the sauce. We are the juice. We got it. But everybody else know we got it. So they use it to their advantage. And then it's like, once we realize we got it, then boom, we take off. But then the hate and the bashing and the this, all of this happens. So I'm just listening to your story and I'm listening to every situation you was a part of. You was the juice. And then you found out, wait, hold up. It's me.
It's me.
I'm making all of this money for everybody. I'm making sure everybody got it. Wait, hold on. It's me. I got to make this money for myself. Is that how we got into Bar 91?
Yeah.
Because you were at Carré, and there was a lot of things that were at, everybody talked about Callie, the bartender at Carré. You got to go to Carré and let Callie make your drinks. You got to go have this. And I had been to Carré, and I liked the food, and I realized the food that was on the menu, and then you, Callie, was the bartender. Then I went to Bar 91, and a lot of the same food was on Bar 91's menu.
So we getting there.
Okay.
So what was I? I was telling you about, the daiquiri shop.
The daiquiri shop on Crowder.
So I'm like, Ryan, I got my license. Boom. Doing this. So now China giving me, piggyback on what I know from the daiquiri shop. So I'm bartending and whatever. So then Ryan's attitude just started being nasty with me. He just like talking to me any kind of way, not paying me.
Oh, really?
Really like that. He like, come get my money from under the rug. So I'm just like not feeling it. So I'm just like, man, fuck this. So one night his brother like, I saw you. You took that drink or something, the tip or something like I stole. I'm like, Ryan, what your brother talking about? He like, I'm gonna call you. Ryan never called me. Ryan wrote me a message saying, yeah, it hurt me to see you do this to me like I stole.
Oh no.
I'm like, what? Cool. I went to the terminal. They had been asking me to throw something there. I just wasn't feeling.
So he let you go?
He let me go.
He fired you because he said you stole a drink. Or the money from a drink.
Which was a Long Island, which was $5.
Gotcha. Okay.
I never
saw the video. Everybody keeping up with the story.
I never saw the video. I just heard in the streets. I just saw him subliminally saying that I'm a thief. I never stole a piece of gum in my life. I believe in karma. I went to the terminal. I wasn't feeling it. That was his partner. I was so upset. I was mad. And that just wasn't me. Like, somebody do me something, I forgive him. So, fast forward. I'm broke again. I ain't making no money. I'm doing Lyft. I hate driving.
Oh, so you was lifting. You was on Lyft.
I was so broke I was doing Lyft. People was like, you Calievents. You my driver. I was broke, Shatara. Like
Calievents doing Lyft. Went from making 20 grand a night to driving Lyft.
That's funny, huh?
Funny as hell.
Yeah, so I'm doing Lyft. So I go pull up on Jesse. I don't know Jesse at the time. I'm looking for Crown Apple. And my little sister was like, they got Crown Apple at this spot. I go in there, I'm like,
I like the vibe.
I found out it's only 3 months old. I see Jesse, I'm like, oh, he handsome, he black, he look young. I'm like, I could have a job. He don't know me at all, right? Because everybody who know me, I feel like they got a motive.
That's a fact.
He don't know me at all. He like, you want a job? Now, my sister Kiana, she worked there. I've been trying to figure out what she bartending at, but I don't be really want to ask nobody like I'm tweeting for a job.
Right.
It's my pride still. I'm like, I can have a job. He like, yeah, when you want to start? I'm like, ASAP. He like, you want to come back tomorrow? That nigga Jesse said, come. He really hit me up. You was serious? Come back. I'm forever grateful for that though, cause I didn't have nothing but negative 50 cents probably in my account, and I had to catch up on bills. I had then moved in the house with my grandpa, who had died from COVID. Okay. So my papa was like, "You got a man? Why?" And I never really had that was not my man. CD, he just like been my friend who I be fucking like we been partners. Like,
come on, friend with benefits.
Yeah, so
okay.
He looking at CD. He always see CD. He like, that's my man. Like, what is you trying to come by me for? So I'm like, Papa, just give me 3 months, not knowing he gonna be dying in 3 months.
Aww.
So I go to Jesse Bar, Carré. I'm running it up. I love Jesse. Jesse wasn't one of them that had the chains on him. He just wasn't flashy. He ain't make me feel like I was an employee. He was just like, have my way with my bar. Have your way with my bar.
Jesse is a good person.
That's what Jesse was showing me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm running the bar. I'm branded. Everybody coming in there.
Oh, everybody was talking about Calievents. You got to go get a Henny margarita.
I'm not even telling Jesse who I am. I don't even. I I'm lost at this point. I don't know who I am. I don't know if I still got the juice, if people even mess with me. But I'm like, this a bar, it's free. People gonna come get drinks. I'm not really a mixologist, but I'll make you a drink that tastes good. And so
you was faking it till you make it out.
So the people were coming at Shatara for me and just hand me $100. I'm up from being a bartender. They would just come in there, get one drink, and give me like $100. So me and Kian, which is my sister, she was bartending there. We would be like partners. We splitting tips. I'm running the flow like I'm the server. And I know Jesse was new to the bar, so some things was unorganized. So I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping on my check being late or none of that.
Right.
Like, cause I'm making
your tips off the chain.
Like I would leave with like $750
a night.
Me and Kian splitting this. Like we splitting this. Like this done caught me up on my bills. I'm like that. I can move out now.
Oh, you a long way from $200 at IHOP.
What? I'm like, well, bartending must be for me. That's what I want to do. I don't want to throw no more parties. Like, so I'm trying to reintroduce karaoke to Kyrie. So I'm like, Jesse, you don't really know me, but but he's seeing the same people that know him know me. Like, y'all know Cali too.
Yeah.
So he's seeing. I ain't have to really tell him who I am or what I could do. But me being in Jesse's position, seeing what I did for his bar, I would have been like, look, you doing this for my bar, I want to compensate you more or something.
To keep you.
Yeah, that made me feel awkward and uncomfortable having to ask him for a percentage just for one night to do karaoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, pandemic hit, it went to arrest. So then we was able to open again for the pandemic. And so Jesse called me back to come work. Was like I was ready. He knew I had a couple debts in the family. And so I'm working. I enjoy doing that. It took my mind off things. And I really loved Jesse. Like I loved how he was just like humble. Like
very humble.
Yeah, him and Kayla, that's his partner. Like, and I always admired how Kayla dressed. How she had this bag, Shatara. Kayla walked around with this fanny pack,
that Louis,
this bum bag. I was like, I want that. She just was like the way she carried herself was
very
like,
much so,
like a boss lady, like elegant,
classy. Like
she was. Like the way she talked, well spoken. And Kayla pulled me to the side. She was like, "You're not supposed to be working for us. You supposed to be doing this." But she was always really talking codes. We really didn't tap in too much on where I'm supposed to be and stuff like that. So then Jesse just started moving funny. Like, I don't know why. I couldn't tell you what happened. He told me one day, stay home. I waited on him for 12 hours to call me on why he told me stay home, because you telling me stay home, this taking out like $300 plus out my kid's mouth.
Yeah.
Like, what are you telling me stay home for? What happened? I only remember him bringing up in a group text about Casamigos bottle that was like gone, and he don't see the shots adding up on the day me and Keon ain't work. So I'm just like, what's up with you, Jesse? Like, you been moving funny. You don't want me to have the passwords, the void thing. You got me feeling like I'm going back to the hangover bar, like I'm a thief or something, like I'm stealing from you.
Gotcha.
He ain't saying too much. I'm like, F you, Jesse, in the group, in front of everybody. I quit. Nah, his chefs had quit on him. I put Chef JC in that kitchen because I wanted karaoke to roll that night. And that was the first night. If I say something gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
You bought Chef JC to Carrie?
What? Yes.
I met her, and her food was amazing. I even reached out to her to book her.
26 years old, 25 years old. Like, she liked that. Like,
oh, okay. So I was thinking maybe you took his person, but you brought the person to him, and you just took your person back with you.
Yeah, and she wasn't my person. Somebody referred her to me. She became my person there. I watched how when she came in that kitchen, nothing was done. Everything was frozen. She didn't have a menu, ingredients, or nothing to guide her. And she just put it together. This girl works. She didn't have a car at the time. This girl works like she got 10 kids to feed. And me and her built a relationship off of that. Like, she works for the same facility.
Yes.
This was her part-time job. She never was late. She didn't have a car. You hear me? She never was late. Never had an excuse. Never was off.
Oh, wow.
She came there and she made the food way better than the chefs before. Like, I ain't trying to shade nobody, but she did. She liked that by herself. Okay? So I left. She ain't quit right after me, but a couple of weeks, for whatever reason, she left. I said, you ain't got to worry about that. I'm about to open a bar. I'm never going to be in this position again where somebody just going to feel like they going to get rid of me. When I feel like I brought a whole lot to the table and I made you a whole lot of money. Now, if you felt like you ain't like something I did, sit me down.
Right.
And I
have
said,
a conversation.
Because I speak highly of them and I learned to stop doing that. I don't know how Jesse really felt. I don't know if nothing really happened, if I overreacted. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I never heard no rumors about what happened or what he felt. He never told me. He never cleared nothing up. He did congratulate me on opening a bar, and that was that. Like, I couldn't tell you why he told me stay home that day.
We're going to have to hear Jesse, we're going to need to know why you told my girl to stay home.
I couldn't tell you.
But then you opened your bar.
I opened my bar and I did mimic the menu from Kyrie.
Oh, no, you definitely mimicked the menu.
I knew what the people I brought there, I knew what they like. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, they like lamb chops and they like them shrimp?
I never knew about no lamb chops till I got to Kyrie. Let's put that out there. I ain't gonna lie. I knew I was selling the food. I brought the people. I was bringing it in. I knew what they drunk because of Kyrie, because I managed the bar, not even know I'm managing.
So you literally had a whole blueprint. You created a whole blueprint just by being at the bar, just by, bringing the people you brought in, just by ringing things up. You ringing up these lamb chops. You ringing up lamb chops at the bar. You mean to tell me 200 people order lamb chops? I know. I better have lamb chops.
I'm going to play it like, oh, I don't want lamb chops on the menu because Kyrie got them? No. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. What you think? You wouldn't have did that?
You know what? way to put me in the hot seat.
I'm just trying to see. That's smart to me.
No, it is smart. No,
because
honestly.
That's what them lamb chops couldn't have sold if I wasn't right there bringing them people in.
And the people love lamb chops. You got to get the people what they love, Callie. The people love lamb chops.
He make lamb chops. Them people been eating lamb chops. Now our people just getting on lamb chops, but the people who been eating lamb chops been eating lamb chops. So he had to get that from somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Chef JC came around me and I asked Chef JC to make the menu. So Chef JC made the menu, Shatara, and I approved it.
You approved it.
She made all the ingredients and all that. Yeah, that's what we did. We liked that.
Oh, and the people loved the menu.
It.
Listen, I came to Bar 91 stepping in. I need to see Callie. Let me call Callie. Callie, I'm coming. I don't like waiting in lines. I don't like waiting my turn. I need a table. I'm going to order off the menu. I'm going to do this. And when I walked in that Callie, it was lit.
Whatever you want.
It was so lit. And so my question became, there was a restaurant next door. Mm-hmm. There was a hair salon up here. It seemed like a residential area, but you had it lit.
And I felt like I fed all them people more around there when I came. I felt like their sales went up. The restaurant, which was probably stayed open later.
Yes, when we pulled up, it was late and they was bamming their music. It was loud. Like they was having a little party.
All was eating. That's what I'm about. Everybody eats.
So you didn't have a problem with the people on your block?
No, it's all love. I want everybody to eat, so we don't have no problem.
So none of them
eating, I'm eating. Why we gonna have a problem?
Okay, so I think I heard a rumor that the people in the neighborhood wanted you out.
Probably so. I don't know who it is. Who knows? All I know is what happened. The man told me that I had to get out in 30 days. Crushed my heart. But I'm grateful because I learned a lot. I learned that you can sublease long as you get it notarized. You go to the court and stuff and get it filed.
So your stuff wasn't filed or notarized?
No, I had a lawyer look over it after signing.
And
that's me. I move fast. I be ready. I be excited. Do it make it right? No. But then again, it's just me.
Yeah.
It's just me.
And you probably trusted the person that you was doing business with, thinking that they would do good.
Well, I don't go into intentions in the conversation. I don't think you sitting down with me have no ill will.
Right.
No, I think that's how people
are. Because you are like that.
Like me. And I don't feel bad. I don't feel like Irv, not to put his name out there, was trying to do something bad. I feel like he probably was in a tight situation and saw
An opportunity
and took it. Do that make it bad? You know what people do? They say that's business. I don't do business like that. I don't think, like, let me try to finesse my way in business. Because he could have told me if he wanted that building, Callie, I didn't think you was going to do numbers like that. I don't own this building. I'm in a tight jam. Let's buy this building together.
Together, right. That was a way around doing it.
We all eating. Let's go to the next spot. Let's open up a new. That's how I think.
So Irv got you to sign a contract for the building. And you paid whatever the contract was, whatever the lease was for the monthly lease. But then you renovated the building.
Yes.
So you spent money on renovating the building.
Yes, all my money.
And it wasn't even his building for you to, he couldn't even give you that.
He told me, do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. And me thinking just painting the walls and all that turned into building out the outside, turning into the kitchen equipment not going to run right. So you got to put new kitchen equipment. That was $50,000. I had to call in my nigga CD, who I just told you about. Like, so now that's his money. So now I got him trusting the nigga because I'm trusting the nigga. Like, so we both in a bind, but we made bread. I'm not gonna tell you that it was just like a loss. Like we made money. It was a rush. I enjoyed it. I saw that I could do it. Like my employees, they was everything. I was showing them the boss I always wanted. When they did real good, I gave them bonuses. Like,
girl, your people was even able to take shots on the job. I was in there one night and you was like, shots for everybody. And the bartender shots, the waitresses shots, they shaking and taking shots. I said, oh, the employees can take shots too? Cool. Yeah. Come on, let's take a shot. You seem like a really cool boss. But Callie, when did it just get taken though? At what moment did that happen after you ran all of these numbers? You were open for what? How long were you open?
A month and a half. October 3rd to November 15th.
October 3rd to November 15th. And you were making numbers. People was there like crazy.
Numbers. The most money I ever seen in my life. Like, I thought I would have hit $1 million. I would have hit $1 million. Like, I was just like, wow, God, thank you.
Yeah.
All of this that I've been through really paid off. And then it was just like, gone.
So did he call you? Did the subleaser guy
He didn't call. He texted. He never answered the phone since that text. I never heard his voice after that text. He said, you got to December 1st to get out.
So that was the person who you was doing business with, or the owner of the...
No, I don't know who the owner is or what he looked like. I don't know if he really sold the building. The man that I was under the impression brought the building, he owned everything around there but that building. He didn't just own that building. And me and him had a conversation. And he said, I'm proud of you, but this not going to work around here. They keep calling me. And every time I pass around there, it's nothing. I feel like he just want to be like the Superman. Because I asked him, can he give me 6 months? Can you just give me 6 months just to make enough money to go buy a building? I would have been able to have enough money
to buy your own building.
No kizzy. Like, I really would have been able to do that. And he gave me it to a lawyer. The lawyer was like, no, we have a tenant. You have to get out. You have any questions or concern, call Irv. And I'm just like, it's out of my hands.
And so you bust the building up, huh? You took all your stuff out. You bust the walls down. You took you was mad, huh? Sis?
I was mad. And I think I'm kind of like over it right now because I probably would have been a little juicier, but shit, it's over with. I got a new building. It's better. I'm waiting on my licenses to process. My inspections is this week, so I'm trying to open up March 6th, and I'm just grateful.
March 6th, March 8th is International Women's Day. Yeah, I have an event with a partner going on March 7th. That's Sunday. I have an event, International Women's Day event. And to know that you're going to be opening up on the 6th in that time of Women International, it's a huge deal, because like I said before, it's when God made woman, he made magic. I saw you posted something on Instagram that you were going to do something like P Valley. I see you post that you want the girls naked. You want naked Call what you call them? What they call? What those girls call with the drink and bottle girls. You want naked bottle girls. You want all this type of thing. What you trying to do to the people in New Orleans, Callie? What you trying to do?
A strip club. That's just
strip club bar.
Strip club. Yeah, they have a spot in that whole building upstairs that I'm gonna renovate, and I gotta get my proper licenses for that. But they really gonna be like how they be in Spades. Dancing with barely no clothes.
Because you understand sex sells.
Yep, they have to have a membership though to get up there. Like you gotta pay monthly on this little card to be able to even access. Like I'm not trying to let everybody see the pink, but I do want a big old strip club one day.
You ain't letting everybody see the pink.
I love women.
So it's Bar 91. You're taking that name, Bar 91. So that whole area is going to be Bar 91. So it's going to be Bar 91 the bar, but then Bar 91 the adult, like
Pink Nola.
Pink Nola.
Pink Nola.
Oh, so you taking the P from P Valley? Oh,
can I do that?
I'm doing it. If the people know, if y'all haven't seen P Valley, y'all might want to check P Valley out to see what Cali trying to do in New Orleans. And if Cali pull that off, Cali is gonna kill the game.
Oh, I'm pulling it off.
Pink
Once the
Nola.
Bar 91 doors open, it ain't no more closing. And it's just gonna take off. I
like it. So Cali, what is it that you have to say? If you had to say something if you had to give a message to your haters, or if you had to give a message to other women who wanted to do great things, who have been faced with struggle, who have been dealing with multiple different things, what would be your message, to let them know?
Do it. That's my message. Just do it. I don't even entertain haters. I just told you, I don't even see them. All I feel is love. Just be pure, genuine, and just do it. And believe that God is gonna be there and help you through it. No matter when your bank account look like zero and your bills $3,000 plus is coming around. I was there. I'm here.
Yeah.
It's gonna get done.
So do it.
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
Don't be scared.
Do it scared. Do it broke. Do it upset. Just do it. Just jump.
Just do
Just
it.
jump.
Just do it.
What about the haters?
Baby, I don't even know what to say to them. Stop hating. And y'all do it too. I don't even know.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Oh my God, it's over?
It is. You want to...
It's over. I did it.
You did it. I mean, my girl was afraid. However, thank you so much for for joining us. Thank you so much for literally WTDN-Talk Dat NOLA, BAMM Network, literally. We appreciate you for joining us. We appreciate you from being candid, telling the truth, and putting it out there, unapologetically, very transparent. And you know how they say on the Shade Room, so-and-so got 24 hours to respond? Okay? We ain't playing around here. Your truth. A lot of times people, we are shut down and shamed for our truth. But I appreciate you from telling your truth and giving us the exclusive on WTDN-Talk Dat NOLA, baby. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sister.
You gonna come back?
I want to come back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Woo! Calievents, y'all, with the Shatara experience on WTDN-Talk Dat NOLA. Until next time.
This has been a BAMM Network production.
Exciting. Bum, bum, be dum, be dum,